took down the antler. Some of you have been commenting lately being like, you look like you have deer horns. And yeah, it was this. It was actually this right here, Dreamcatcher. So I took it down. I know it was bothering some of you. Some of you thought it was cute. I didn't really realize that it was creating a weird image of me anyway. So it's down. I'll probably put it back up, to be honest though. I have a huge makeup and skincare haul to go through. This stuff some of it I can review for you because I've been using it. Others, I just have so much stuff I'm reviewing right now. It's more of just like showing you and like getting excited about it because there's just so much stuff, and I'm very, 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 very grateful because some of the stuff was sent to me for free for review, and I love that. I'm not being paid by any of these brands, so I can actually tell you if I like it or don't like it and not feel bad about it. So we're gonna, you know, dig in. Oh, the first thing, I'm gonna have to pull the big guns out first. Artis, the brushes, literally like this brush I have been eyeing. I go into Von Mar and just like rub. I'm that weirdo that just like goes in and rubs it and then walks away and never buys it, but I'm always like, I'm gonna buy it. I've literally told the brush at Von Mar that I will come back for it, but I don't have to now because it came to me and I love it. I sound like a crazy person. Oh my goodness, this is so dense and so thick and luxurious, and I can't wait to rub ya on my face. I can't wait. I haven't yet, but are you kidding me? This would be a perfect contour. Perfect contour. Now I just need to learn how to contour, so I try. It just doesn't always work. But you got the big, let me be a professional here and tell you the names of it. The Oval 6 is great for applying product to the entire eyelid. You're an eyelid? Reading on, or foundation to the face, or contouring the cheekbone area. Okay, you know, my eyelid, it seems a little small for this brush. I'm gonna stick with the contouring. I also think I could highlight with it if I want like an intense highlight, but really like when I do my highlight, I do a matte highlight on like the bottom cheek area, and that would be good for this. It's multi-using. I really don't understand it being for the eyelid though. Anyway, some people, if you have a bigger eyelid, sure, whatever. And then the Oval 3, this is a smaller one. This I would do an all over eyelid for because that's like more of the size of my eyelid. And it says it's good for the shading and blending of products applied to the outside and inside corners of the eyelid and smaller areas of the eyelid. So, it can also be used to put on foundation or concealer to the inside corner area of the eye or the side of the nose by the nostrils. Oh, I can see that. I'm learning things. Yeah, that'd be a nice blending. And then lastly is the Linear 1. I know where that is. This is the very narrow row of fibers to help concentrate product application in a line, such as along the lash line. It can also be under the lash line as well and used to fill and define the brows. And then you can also create crisp lines and linear shapes. So more of like an eyeliner vibe with this one. I also think that'd be good for getting in the like nice cracks because it is a little bit of like a more narrow brush, and then doing some, I don't know, I don't think I have enough talent to do eyeliner with this, to be honest. I'd probably still use it for like lower lash line shadow and whatnot. I've never been more excited about brushes before because these have been so hyped up, and just everyone on my YouTube feed uses these. Like Laura Lee and then Jeffree Star. Oh my gosh. They feel just as amazing as they sound. So this is the Elite Collection, the Mirror Finish. Like I said, you get the Oval 3, Oval 6, and Linear 1. They also sent me a like brush cleansing like matte. So I don't know if you've ever seen these before, but it's like they have their own line of brush cleansing gear that's supposed to be good for like their brushes, and it comes with the soap, which is the Artis Brush Cleansing Foam. And you spray it on, and and then you rub it around, and I actually obviously haven't used it yet because I haven't used the brushes, but I am, just because I'm going to baby those brushes so much, going to use their specific brush cleanser rather than my normal one that I always use for my other brushes, because honestly they're cheap and I don't care. Real fast, I'm briefly going to show you some things I got in the Luxe Influencer box. The first thing is this Artis Luxe hair towel, and you put it on your hair when it's wet, so it's self-explanatory. This is supposed to be good for the texture of it, for not breaking your hair. Now you guys, most of you know me well enough to know I don't take care of my hair well at all. How is it this long? I don't know. I'm surprised I have hair, to be honest. I don't brush it. I wash it with like drugstore stuff. Not saying that's bad, but people say it's bad. I don't think it is. You do what you want. And I use regular towels, like what an animal I am, but this feels really nice actually. I will for sure use this on my hair. Would I ever buy this specifically for my hair? I would not. I would accept it as a gift though. And then I got this, I completely just froze in time. This is by Amika. This is the Undone Texture Spray. I love this stuff. I've had 1 or 2 bottles of it and it's amazing. I spray it on my hair. I put it in a ponytail and it just gives that like volume. I spray it like when my hair's in a ponytail, like I'll take it and like spray it, and it just looks good. I don't know how to explain it. My hair's like limp and flat and like it's dead inside, and this helps liven it up, because we can't all be Kayla from The Bachelor. I wish. Her hair is amazing. And then another Amika product, this is the Nourishing Mask. It's just a baby size. I have bought the full size of that before. It smells so good. Now I'm thinking of Eva NYC. JK. Haven't used that, but I am excited to. And then by Dr. Brandt, No More Baggage. This is a eye depuffing gel. I love Dr. Brandt, so I'm going to use this. Absolutely. And my eyes usually don't get puffy, but now they won't, apparently. And then I think lastly from the Luxe box is this. I don't need it, but this is a Grande Lips Hydrating Plumper, and it's supposed to instantly plumpen your lips. I honestly, like, out of everything on my body, I have you guys, most of you know, I don't know if you know this, but I have a very low self-esteem, and for a long time I couldn't tell you one thing I liked about myself, and I can honestly say I am perfectly okay with the size of my lips. I don't want them bigger, I don't want them smaller. And this is going to make them bigger. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to like them bigger. I might not, but I know most plumpers don't feel good. So I'm not super excited to use this, but I will just, you know, to help any of you guys. I know though that that's a big like image thing right now where people want big lips. So I will test it out in hopes of being like, this does work. If it does, to tell you guys. And if it doesn't, you definitely shouldn't buy it, and I won't tell you to buy it. But I know that's like, this type of product is something you guys probably want to know about. I just am okay not using that kind of product. Let's do Dermalogica next. Oh, my other love. Skincare brand loves goes to this one. I am so obsessed with it. I turned to it when I was on Birchbox because I got my first Dermalogica product on there. It was the exfoliating powder, and it was so cool because like I've never had a dry powder that like exfoliates, and obviously you end up wetting it and it turns into like a normal consistency. But either way, this doesn't break me out. A lot of skincare brands break my skin out because I am like ultra sensitive to everything. Actually right now you can't tell, I hope not, excuse me, but I have this weird patch on my eye that showed up yesterday, super itchy. It's like an allergic reaction to something. I'm not sure what. I used an eye remover that I haven't used in a long time the other day, and I'm thinking that might be it. And I'm hoping it's not like poison ivy, but I know it would have spread by now because I've had it on my face before and my eyes just like swell up and I turn into this monster. But yeah, I have to be like really careful with stuff I use, and I have never used a Dermalogica product that hurt my skin. So what I got is a few things. The Photo Replenish Oil, and this is a oil that works in 3 phases to strengthen, hydrate, and shield for healthy, luminous skin. So you put this on probably after you wash your face, and ideal for use on normal to dry skin. I have combination oily, but I have been getting very, very, very dry down here, so I'll probably use it in that area because I need something down there. And then we have the Daily Microfoliant, and is this what I think it is? Is this the one that started me with you guys? Yes! I'm weird, I like smells. This is it. This is like a powder, and you rub it on your face, and then you like, your face gets wet and it just turns into like a regular exfoliant. It's so cool. I'm gonna keep this probably in my shower. And then we have this Hydro Blur primer. I haven't actually been using a primer lately. That's because like I had been using my YSL primer as a foundation, even though it wasn't a foundation, but that's why I didn't need a primer. But now that I'm on my new foundation, which I'm about to get to, I might have to start using this then. So this is supposed to blur fine lines and pores, hydrate and brighten for naturally flawless skin. And then lastly, the Pre-Cleanse, which this is a deep cleansing oil that melts impurities and makeup from skin. Awesome. I'm just about out of my makeup remover and I am freaking out because I'm not ready because I haven't bought a new one yet. I love how like simple their packaging is. Again, I will test this out, and if it takes off, the test is if you can get off my Butterfly Sculpt Mascara or my Sigma eyeliner, you are dubbed amazing. So if this takes that off, I will let you guys know because that's worth noting. A lot of cleansers can't do it. I put them to the test. Ooh, moving on. Oh my god, this is long. Moving on quicker. Speaking of the foundation, this is by Dior. Dior, this is my first Dior foundation. Hello. I love you so much. This is the Air Flash Spray Foundation. If you are oily, this has been so good to control my oil. Now, I still get oily. Obviously, look, I'm like, what, I'm like 10 hours into the day, and while I do have oil on my face, it is about like 70% better than it normally is with my other foundations I've been using. So this is really great if you have oily skin. I have dry skin, like I said, on the bottom, so I've been taking my Mineral Peel Face, that's what it's called, and just like in the mornings, putting that on, taking my dead skin off, and that's been really good, and I don't have like super dry patches. I do get them still sometimes with this because it does cling to dry patches, and I just use my makeup setting spray, and for me it takes it away for whatever left over the Mineral Peel Face didn't do. That makes sense. I have like a strict morning routine. This is so good, and this matches pretty well. I have it in the color 300. It's a little more yellow toned, but honestly once I put on my highlighter and my bronzer, I feel like it matches almost perfectly. So the biggest thing where I was like, this is my foundation now, is that I don't have to use concealer with it. I can put on like a light to medium coverage with my Beauty Blender sponge, and then I can go over it one more time just in the areas where I have like my acne scars and pimples, and feel just as covered, if not more covered, than I did with when I used concealer with my old foundation. So I'm like so impressed with this. So if you can even just do like a test run, go to Sephora and like try it out on like your naked face and see if you like it before you purchase it, because it is more of an expensive foundation, or just go there, buy it, and Sephora is the type of place where you can bring it back if you don't like it. Now don't use the whole bottle and then bring it back and be like, I don't like it. But if you like literally just don't like it after using it, take that back. Don't feel ashamed. I have done that before. Like sometimes stuff doesn't work, and that's why they had the return policy how they do. I love this though. And then my Marc Jacobs. Hey, this is Daisy. Have you met before? It's the cutest bottle ever, so you need to meet. You need to meet. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I actually got hooked on this because my old roommate Morgan, which is the redhead you've probably seen in some of my videos, used to wear this to work, and I'm the weirdo that bought it because it reminds me of her. So like I sprayed on, like, Morgan, I miss you. I know if she's watching this right now, she's like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill her. because she's the type of friend that isn't sappy at all and would slap me if I get sappy because I'm not sappy. But I miss her, and like this reminds me of her, and I just need it in my life, and I just feel like happy when I'm wearing it. So yeah, you know, I'm sure you guys, scent is something that's very strong in memories. So it makes sense where certain scents would make you happy and certain scents would make you sad, and this makes me happy. So if anything, Morgan, if you're watching this, it just means I love you. It's so fresh though. This is like the best daytime scent. Like I feel so like, yes, I'm getting up, I'm awake, and I'm gonna have a good day. And lastly, I have a box from Pixie, one of my favorites. I love getting this on my doorstep almost every month. So they gave me the Glow Tonic to go. Has 5% glycolic acid and aloe vera in it. I actually took this with me when I went on an overnight trip and used it as my makeup remover. And I didn't break out, which surprised me because I didn't actually use a facial cleanser, which is something I never do. Like that was the first time I've ever done that in like 15 years. And I was nervous. And yeah, impressed me so much. You did. You did. So I just have been rubbing this on my face throughout the day when I'm not wearing makeup, and I just feel cleaner like that. And you can use it to remove makeup. It's not technically meant for that, but I did do that and it worked. I didn't use my eye, so don't worry. I'm not gonna stick that on my eye. And then they also sent me this shirt. So it says Pixie by Petra, and then take the Glow Tonic Challenge, hashtag Glow Tonic Challenge on the back. You probably can't read that. But, I don't know, I've just never gotten, like, a shirt from a brand before, and I got super excited about that, so I'll probably just, you know, wear that to bed and whatnot. Okay, I gotta go to class. This has been a long video. Love you guys very much. Leave me in the comments down below what you want to see next, and I will provide that for you. Okay, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.